Found your allergies acting up over the past couple of days. You're not alone. Our extremely cold winter is giving way to what's being called the pollen vortex.
Which means several types of trees are blooming at the same time. Local 12's Paula Toti joins us live near some of those culprits with what we need to know. Paula?
Yeah, Rob, you know, if you've been hit hard by allergies, all of a sudden you are not alone. You might actually be happy that it's raining tonight because that washes the pollen to the ground, washes it away temporarily. But look behind me at this beautiful tree. It's like many around the tri-state, almost in full bloom right now. It looks good, but yeah, when it dries up later in the week and it starts blowing around again, you might be running for a tissue. It's not just the tri-state, but around the country, trees that may flower at different times throughout the spring seem to be budding all at the same time. Doctors Jonathon and David Bernstein are brothers who are allergists and call what's happening with pollen a complex picture.
The pollen season is variable. Many times it reflects previous year's rainfall.
Or the cold winter and sudden burst of warmth. If it feels like each year more and more people suffer from allergies despite the weather, Dr. Jonathon Bernstein says you may be right.
It is possible that air pollution could be playing a role in terms of the amount of pollen that's coming out as well. So that again requires more investigation. But we do see this periodically. It varies from year to year. Sometimes the trees just dump pollen, and other times it's a more gradual response.
And his brother is bracing for next week when he thinks we will see a spike in tree pollen sufferers, with trees being the biggest source of pollen. And while the intensity of what they give off may vary from year to year, the treatments remain the same. Over-the-counter antihistamines may work for many.
But if you have more severe and persistent allergy symptoms, you need to use stronger medications, like nasal steroid medications. You can get those from your physician.
Injections, they say, are also good for management, especially of year-round allergies. But for some people, they may have no response to pollen medications and may have to just wait out all the blooms. I even had a friend text me tonight and said that she was having hives as a reaction to all of this pollen. And the doctors tell me there are some nasal issues that are happening that really mimic the allergy symptoms, and about 50% of patients have both. That can make it a little tougher to manage, but as a rule, most pollen allergies are pretty easy to control. Even something as simple as wearing sunglasses can help. So when the pollen's blowing around, it stays out of your eyes. Probably not a good idea at night, though. You get the idea. Reporting live from our beautiful spring walkway, Paula Toti, Local 12 News.
Paula, thanks very much. Pollen symptoms can be worse at night when the pollen falls to the ground, making it tough for many to sleep with the windows open. And as Paula said, you might be happy tonight because the rain will wash it away.